All right, Pixel Packin' Mama, what are you playing today?
I have no idea. I was even playing a game today.
Well, look at the controller in your hand. Which one is we
I don't
playing?
even have a controller.
You don't have a controller in your hand?
You gave me nothing.
This is crazy.
You didn't give me anything.
This is absolutely crazy.
How am I supposed to play?
I think you've done something wrong. I
Me?
just don't know what yet.
I don't think it's me.
You're not playing a game.
I'm not?
No. Because of something that I guarantee you have forgotten about.
Okay.
We started recording almost exactly 3 years ago today.
Wow.
Because the first episodes of anything on Joy Boys was not the Welcome to Joy Boys with Brian and Rob. It was you playing, I believe, Space Invaders. That was the first thing recorded, not the first thing that came out.
Okay.
And that was way, way back 3 years ago, the week of Thanksgiving 2022.
Oh, wow.
And then that episode you recorded would end up going up May in 2023.
Oh.
Here we are recording this now, the week of Thanksgiving 2025. And I don't know when this is going up. But it's at least 2 months from now at minimum. I think this might come out in February or March, but I could be very, very wrong.
Oh.
So that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is something we did that I assume you forgot.
Most likely.
And the thing is, it was something I wasn't planning on doing. It was something that you were playing a game, and while you were playing it, I said, oh, I have an idea. And we just kind of did it. And ever since doing that, I thought it was the right thing to do, but kind of the wrong time and definitely in the wrong way. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No, because, I mean, the only thing is, I mean, I was just thinking that, like, when it came to the time, like the year end up thing or whatever, I would do like, you would have me play like older games that I played before to like replay them.
So that was not an end of year thing. That was one of the first, if not the first, Mother's Day Pixel Packin' Mom episodes.
That's it.
Yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about. That was for Mother's Day.
Okay, I don't know then.
So you went through Generation 1, which was mostly early arcade games and a lot of Atari-based versions of them. And while you were playing Q*bert, I realized at the end, because I had mentioned it to you before in the episode, but that was the last game before you would play your first Nintendo game. And at the end of it, I said, let me just pull up this list and I'm gonna, you remember now?
Didn't I have to pick like, yeah, I remember. Oh God, I'm so sorry I did that.
I gave it a name at some point. I called it the End of an Era Show. And then I added another word show because calling it something show is funny to me. And then, of course, we had to let them know whose show it was. And so it became the Pixel Packin' Mama End of an Era Award Show. Which then I realized after naming it that, the acronym is PPMeAss.
Oh,
So,
no way. You do that to your mother?
The
really?
thing is, that was just right at the end of Q*bert. And that's exactly like when we recorded it was right at the end without any planning.
All right.
And then that's where it was as an episode.
How funny.
And ever since then, I was like, that should have been its own episode.
Oh.
Today is the second ever Pixel Packin' Mama End of an Era Award Show.
Oh, God.
So I hope everybody's wearing their tuxes and their dresses with their bustiers and cummerbunds.
Oh, God.
So now you had forgotten we did that, didn't you?
Yes, I totally forgot about it. Totally.
There's a really good reason before we get to it. There's a very good reason why you have forgotten that. And I ran some numbers.
Oh.
Now, I don't have the time frame of everything. I mentioned when we first recorded Space Invaders, but I didn't keep track of when we recorded most things.
Okay.
Some things I just know, like that first one. So here's why you might have kind of forgotten that you did that award show. In that first generation of games, you played 18 games.
Oh.
That went across 26 episodes. So an average of 2 games per show.
Okay.
Pretty close to it. Not quite.
Okay.
I'm trying to actually remember which games you did play more than one episode of back then. I know Joust was one.
Yes.
But most of them were just once and done.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So 18 for 26.
Wow.
You have recently finished the second generation of games. You've actually started the third already. You've been doing them.
Oh.
But instead of 18 games, you've played 43 in just the second generation.
No way.
So you have played over 60 games. You haven't reached 100 yet.
Wow.
And it should be mentioned, you have actually probably played close to 100. We're not counting like all the different Pac-Man games for that Mother's Day. Stuff like that isn't counting.
Okay.
And instead of 26 episodes, so you've had just around double the number of games in this past generation.
Wow.
You've had way more than double the amount of episodes. It took us 111 episodes to get through the next generation after that.
Oh, are you kidding?
Now, it makes some sense in some ways because think of some of the games that you played during that time. And there were a lot that would go on for quite a while.
Right.
Also, what's not included in these numbers is we still have run into the issue of losing episodes.
Right.
You played, I believe it was 3 or 5 episodes of the original Mario Brothers that were lost.
Oh, yes.
And also of Paperboy.
Oh, I forgot about Paperboy. Yes,
and
you're right.
We lost those episodes.
Yep.
So that doesn't count that extra work.
Wow.
To get started here, let's remind everybody, including you, about how PPE Me-Ass actually works. Because it's a little odd. You're going to be reminded of every single game you played during the Generation 2 games. Okay. So there's going to be 43 of those. Ooh. And you're going to rate them. And there is a Pixel Packin' Mama no middle ground rating system, which is you either give it 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down, or 2 thumbs down. There is no kind of in the middle of the thumbs.
Oh, okay.
You have to make a choice.
Got to make a choice. Okay.
And so 2 thumbs up basically means you liked it. You wouldn't mind playing it or something very similar to it again.
Okay.
1 thumb up is you enjoyed it. You're not necessarily hungry to play it again, though.
Okay.
1 thumb down is you didn't think it was awful, but you didn't really like it. And then 2 thumbs down is you want to throw it out the window.
I know where that's going. Okay.
So we're going to collect the titles of everything you end up giving 2 thumbs up to. And then at the end, you have to pick one. You have to tell us which one of all the games you've played from that era is the game of that era.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now, here's the thing. When we did this the first time, not only did we just slap it at the back of an episode, but in addition to that, it was only 18 games for you to remember, and you had just literally finished playing one of them.
Okay.
Now it's 43 games for you to remember. And the last time you played one of those was 2-3 months ago.
Oh, boy.
So I didn't expect you to remember each and every single game just by title alone.
Okay.
So what we've got that people will be seeing as well is a little clip show I put together for each one. So guys, let's get it started. with the first game that the PPM played in Generation 2.
Woohoo.
It's too late. Now you can't do anything.
I don't care.
Just let him stack.
Okay. I don't like this game.
That was a real rough start, guys.
I don't like this game.
We're going again.
Wow.
So obviously you loved Tetris, I can tell.
No, I do not.
Now, what's funny is that was your first example of a puzzle game. That was like one of the granddaddies of all puzzle games. You had played other puzzle games before. You played Breakout, as an example. But this is the one everybody knows. This was the most popular one. At the time we did it, they just came out with that movie about the people who made Tetris. So, in that scene, you had a hard time.
I did.
But now that you've been reminded of Tetris, what do you score it?
It's funny because is that how I said I hate the game? I would love to be able to play. If I could play that game better, I would love it. But I panic because everything comes down so fast.
Oh, here we go with the panic again.
The panic goes. I would not want to play it again, but I would give it a one thumbs up.
One thumb up.
Yeah, one thumb up. I'll give it one thumb up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got our first score in. Let's see what the next thing she played was. See, you do like these.
I know. I did love this game. But they do stress me, as you can tell. Okay, I gotta get that pop.
Yeah, but...
I have to give it... I love that game. I'm giving that one 2 thumbs up because I love that game.
It is very funny for us watching these clips and me just hearing our awful microphones.
Yeah, you could... The big difference, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's so different now.
It is.
And these are still cheap microphones, but the next thing I want to upgrade is these mic stands are too cheap. But, that was 1942, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think it was 1943. I think that's the 2 titles in that series.
Oh, okay.
A genre that you had played a bunch of already, that's a shmup, a shoot 'em up.
Yep.
And a type that you're generally more comfortable with, I feel like.
I don't know why, but I am. Yes, I did like that game.
And so, all right. I mean, do you remember playing that one?
Oh, yeah. As soon as it came on, I remember that one. Yes, I like that one. I do. I like that one.
Well, you know what you got to do.
Oh, 2 thumbs up.
You're going to give that one 2 thumbs up?
I am giving it 2 thumbs up.
All right.
I'll play that one again. Oh, this guy back me up. I'm going to get you. Ah. It's funnier when I get them.
She thinks it's funnier when she gets them.
I did.
This was the hardest clip to put together. As weird as that may seem. If anybody thinks it sounds a little weirder than the other ones, it's because it is. When we recorded this, that was when I started experiencing the weird thing going on, not just with your shows, but the stuff I did with Rob too, where one of the audio tracks was on a different time than all the others. Oh, and I would have to squeeze them all together.
I remember that.
And the final product for that episode was not very well lined up. So for this clip show, I was like, I gotta put the extra work in and line it up a little bit better. That's why it goes from mute to noise all of a sudden, is me trying to address that. But so that was a fun little racing game.
I did enjoy that game.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't good at it, but I had fun playing it.
Yeah, I remember. I felt like
did.
you did. And that was you playing a little bit further into it, because originally we were playing the basic mode, which was getting to where you need to go as within a certain time.
Right.
That one had other people on the field.
Oh, yes.
Or on the track, I guess I should say. So, what do you think of that one?
I'll give it a 1 thumb up. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Yeah, it was fun. Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. And I guess I should have said something like, we at least have 1 2 thumbs up game on the list with 1942. I kind of didn't mention that was our first one that will be in consideration for Game of the Era.
That's funny.
So let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
You can huff and puff all you want, but my house isn't made of straw.
I hate this game. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I don't want to play it anymore. Oh, yeah. No.
So I purposely, I should mention here, I tried to, with these clips, to pull different ones than the ones that were used on various Been a Months.
Okay.
Some of them are the same, but most of them are different clips. And when I came to do this one, I said, here she is complaining on the menu. She's going to see just a hint of the game screen and remember it.
Oh, yeah. Instantly.
So that was Marble Madness. What do you think of that game?
2 thumbs down.
Wow. I think you meant to say up, right?
No, not even no. 2 whole thumbs down.
You heard her, guys. Not even no. That's a yes. 2 thumbs up.
No, 2 thumbs down. Ugh.
Yeah, that was one that I remember choosing, not because I loved it and not because it's a generally beloved game, but because I knew I would love watching you try to play it.
Thanks. He loves to torment his mother.
So
Great.
I'm not surprised by this final score. All right, but we got more games to go.
Oh, here's the. Oh, yes. I love Paperboy. I love this game.
Yep. Wow. Wow. There were some dangerous moves. I don't know how you did that.
I can't tell you.
That was luck.
I don't know myself.
Sniper Kid. 1 throw, 1 delivery. Get ready for the obstacle course.
I hate the obstacle course. I do hate that part, but I love everything else about it.
So yeah, that was Paperboy, one of my absolute all-time favorites from those days, as late as I got to them. So you recognized it right away?
Oh, yeah, I love that game.
Yeah?
Yep.
How much did you love it? 1 thumb or 2 thumbs?
You know what?
love?
I'm going to get, because I'm not good at it, but I enjoyed playing it.
Okay.
Until I got to that one end part that I don't like. But no, I'm up to that part. I love it. So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I
Paperboy,
really
get him
like
2
that
thumbs
game.
up.
Yep.
I don't know why you were just standing there.
I was going to... I'm stuck.
It's like watching a baby walk for the first time.
That's not nice. You do not even have to ask me this one because you should know.
Now, let's be clear for those who aren't aware, that is the original Super Mario Brothers. Let me rephrase that wording. The original Super Mario Brothers game, because there were Mario games before that one, but this was the one that essentially launched the video game industry to what it is today, away from the throes of a dying Atari and arcades that were just getting weird. And, beloved by all, probably Mario is the one character who's more famous than Mickey Mouse. Mother, how much do you love this game?
Okay, my apologies to Rob immediately if he hears this, because it's 2 thumbs down for me.
Really? This one gets 2 thumbs down?
Yeah, 2 thumbs down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I expected 1.
No.
Why so much hate for Mario? Or
I
at
do
least
not
the
like
original
Mario. I just do not. I don't know what it is about that game. I just do not like Mario. I'm sorry. That's why I apologize. I know Rob loves that game. So if he hears this, I'm apologizing to him right now. But no. I just don't do Mario. No, I don't like him.
Well, no. I'm sure she won't ever have to play any other Mario games.
Yeah, right.
Than that
Yeah,
one.
I wish.
All right, so we continue on. I never told you what goal I have for you in this game.
Oh.
Now, there's no points. There's no levels. My goal for you is to actually beat this game.
That's not asking much. Right.
Despite the disdain in your voice, you did beat that game.
Yes.
And if I recall, it might have been the first game you beat.
Oh, okay.
But not the only.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So that was Deja Vu.
And that was my first game like that, right?
Yeah, that was your first
Okay.
point-and-click adventure game.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, I had fun playing that game.
Okay.
I would give it a one thumb up.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would give, because I did like that game. It was fun.
If anybody's surprised by the only 1 thumb up, I think it would have gotten 2, but I'm sure she's remembering that the last few episodes were ridiculously humid in my place when we were trying to play them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why that was.
It was. You're right. And that might have a problem. Yeah, exactly.
All right. On we go.
Okay, so I think there's food over there that I need to get.
Actually, real fast. Do you know where you're supposed to go?
I think where those turkeys are.
Those are not turkeys, but I got to give you some credit that
Tell me they
do
don't look like
turkeys.
They look like a turkey.
So that was Gauntlet. And it's funny. It's one of my favorite clips because you looking at those enemies, thinking they're turkeys. It wasn't the first time you were looking at that age of sprite artwork and couldn't quite translate it to what it was supposed to be.
Right.
But I think that was the first time that you said it looked like something, and I kind of had to agree with you.
Yeah, that is probably. That's funny. Yeah, because it does. That's what it looks like. So
yeah, that was Gauntlet.
Yeah, not a fan.
No, okay.
No, not really. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, but yeah, I wasn't really crazy about it. I mean, I'll give it a one thumb down.
One down.
Yeah, one down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if this is correct or not. It's possible that was our first co-op game.
Oh.
We had played Joust together before that, but that was a competitive game. We didn't realize it until we started.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I think Gauntlet might have been the first one we played together cooperative.
Yeah, it was because remember I kept getting in your way. Or I kept doing something wrong. Yeah, it was
it's just like real life.
I kept following you. I was like, I was making you crazy. Yeah, that's right. It was that game.
All right. Well, let's keep going.
Okay.
And you're going to see for just a brief second when they start appearing in front of you. You'll see them in the ground. See? Oh. You're supposed to dodge.
Oh, that doesn't kill them?
Oh, yeah, you can. But,
I can? But I'm trying to get up here.
Right. I don't know why you were attacking them. Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a little tougher.
Here we go.
Okay. Thank you for doing that, though.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, that was for all of us.
It really wasn't even for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever we could do for the rest of us through that. That was The Legend of Zelda. And that was the PPM as Link for the first time. Notice I say first time.
Yep.
I mean, she'll visit Link again.
It wasn't a horrible game to play. I struggled with it a lot, though.
Yeah, you did.
So, and I didn't hate it, but I got to give it a one thumb down.
One down.
Yeah, I have to give it one down, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Moving on. Hit it successfully 3 times. That was 1 hit point each. So, I see the Pixel Packin' Mama has decided to destroy some equipment. Uno momento. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to pull clips from RPGs. And I know this as the person who does Trope Aesthetic. I realize it's probably the most boring show we do. And yet I do recall you just randomly pointing out to me that the mic was not where it was supposed to be while we were playing that. Do you remember what game that was?
I remember playing it and I actually liked it.
That was the first Dragon Quest game, aka Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, I did like that game. I did like that game.
How much?
I think I'm going to give that one 2 thumb up because I really would play that one again. I like that game.
All right.
Yeah, I had fun with that one.
All right, so we've got 3 titles battling for the top spot. So many more to go.
Okay.
All you have to do is jump up these hills.
This is all you have to do
without touching this guy.
This is not. Look how little area that is.
Well, check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 seconds.
But I don't do that fast. And then that red guy's coming down.
Right. And so you just stand there, which is how you get hit like that. Now, the thing is, he's going to keep coming.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
That's not right.
There he is again.
Now if I go down there?
Yeah,
because I got panicky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember that hill. That was a hill for one person to die on repeatedly. That was Super Mario Brothers 2, the fake 2 that we got in the US because it took us a while before we got the real 2. Now, that one, I'm going to say you probably didn't like that one as much as the first one.
Exactly right.
But you gave the first one already 2 thumbs down.
So I can't give it 3 thumbs down, but I would if I could.
So are you giving that one a 2 down as well?
2 down for sure. Yeah.
Man, and see, that one even, you tried every single one of those characters. All 4 of them
I
you
did.
tried.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. And none of them did it for you.
Nope.
Let's see if the next one did.
Okay.
You don't want the
I
credit?
remember this game. How do I get it?
You have to run into it like everything else.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh, we're stuck on level 2 of Bubble Bobble.
Bobble. I forgot the name. Okay.
Yeah, that was Bubble Bobble. Another game we eventually did play a little bit of co-op. I think we may not have, because I might have. I'm pretty sure we did though.
We did, because I remember. I think this is the one where you kept getting my stuff that I think we played this one together.
See, that's funny, because I remember us playing it together and you just standing there spitting out bubbles and not doing anything else.
Oh yeah, I think
that's
I did. I think I
did.
did that too. So yeah, that might be part of the problem.
So
yeah.
What do you think about Bubble Bobble after all this time?
I mean, it was an okay game. It wasn't, horrible. I thought it was kind of fun once I stopped standing there, I suppose. But I would give it I'm just gonna give it a 1 thumb down though, because
really, a thumb down?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because
I have found I cannot as accurately predict your scores as I thought I could.
Oh, really?
I'm often about 1 thumb off. I would
that's
say.
so funny.
I thought this was going to be a thumb up, maybe even 2.
I was thinking 1 thumb up that I was gonna have to play it again. That's why I didn't put it down there, because I wouldn't want to play it again.
No.
That I misunderstood.
Well,
right?
It's great that you say that after we've already started. This isn't about you playing these games again.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
This is about you telling us what you thought of those games.
Well, I did like the game, but I just...
It's so much so that in
I gave it a 1
panicking
thumb
about
down.
possibly playing it again, you gave it a lower score to avoid doing so.
Because I panicked. I panicked even judging.
So what is your final score for Bubble Bobble?
It'll be a 1 thumb up.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a 1 thumb up.
Yeah, see how that changed all of a sudden,
it
guys?
did, yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say I don't trust her scores anymore.
Oh, goodness. I'm very indecisive. I keep hitting the wrong button.
There's only 2 buttons.
Not for me, there isn't.
What, see, you keep doing that. Why do you keep doing that? That's what I'm trying to find out. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could push.
How do I take that?
Well, you punch in the direction of it.
I did.
No, you didn't. You punched above it, and then you jumped off the building. Don't tell us you did something you didn't do. We're watching the game.
I thought I did. I did not like that game. I can tell you. I did not like that game.
That was Rampage.
Nope.
And if I recall, the biggest thing I remember from Rampage is you letting me know that apparently Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did a movie on it.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
That was funny. Yeah. That's the only thing I knew about Rampage. I didn't know about the game, but yeah.
So now, of course, that was the NES version. Anybody who's messed around with the arcade versions, they look and sound much better than what we just saw there. But that's not what we played. We played the NES version. And PPM, where were you at on it?
1 thumb down.
1 down?
Yeah.
Only 1 down. See,
Yeah,
I would have thought
hate
2.
it, but I didn't like it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, on we go. Oh my God, Mom, they're coming. There you go.
Oh, okay. I forgot I could do that with that.
Why are you walking backwards?
Quit yelling at your mother.
you complained.
I don't care. You just let me walk wherever I want to walk.
You complained about the sound, and then you immediately go back to do it again.
Maybe I like the sound now. Quit picking on me. Be nice to your mom.
Yeah, that sound is something else. Something I didn't even remember until we started playing that. That was Gauntlet again, but this time it was Gauntlet 2.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't hate it, so it's a 1 thumb down.
It is funny to me because I only really remembered playing Gauntlet 1.
Oh.
Even though I thought, at least Carrie, I thought had both.
Oh, okay.
And yet, only 1 seemed to have maps that I was familiar with, and I did feel like I liked it more. But, so what did you say the score is?
1 thumb down.
1 down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got just 3 games lonely at the top. We'll see if any more strike up 2 thumbs.
I know. That thing, I don't have to shoot that thing down there.
You don't have to shoot any of these guys.
All right, that's what I want to make sure.
Nobody has required you to kill these things. Well,
I remember how many times it took me to go up there. I hate this game.
oh, Metroid, another one of those really important early Nintendo series, so much so that there is a massive, massive genre that uses the name of two games, but really is mostly based off of this one. And you just could not jump up places, it felt like.
Not.
So what do you think now after all this time?
No, 2 thumbs down on that one. I did not like that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard laughter, but I guess.
No. No. I struggled a lot on that one. And I know people are probably saying you struggle on all of them, and I do. But that one is just no.
All right. On we go. An example of no, that's on you.
No.
You learned that lesson in Mario.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Mario. Don't even get me started on Mario.
It's the same type of game.
I know. That's why I hate this game. And you knew I would.
Yeah. So that was Adventure Island. I'm very curious about your score before I talk about other things. So I want to get your score first.
Well, I didn't hate it like I hate Mario. I know it was kind of similar to Mario, but it was a little different. I'll give it a 1 thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Rob and I have talked a lot about you with this game because we find it very strange that you did prefer this game to Mario up to this point, even though, in our opinion, not only is Mario better, but also easier than this game. But you seem to be a bit more comfortable with this one.
Yes, I don't know why.
And unlike Mario, this one you got better at as you went along. So, all right, 1 thumb down for Adventure Island.
Yeah.
On we go.
I can't.
Yeah, you couldn't last time either. And here you are trying again.
So where do I gotta go?
Yeah, you should remember this was last night.
I don't care. I don't remember. I hate this game. The less I remember, the better. Oh, I gotta go down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the only person I know who's ever gotten lost in Castlevania. A left to right for the most part game. And yet there you were. In fact, if I remember right, you almost accidentally found one of the big skips in that area. You didn't do it, but you almost did it. And that was just going to blow my mind entirely.
Oh.
So Castlevania is the other half of the Metroid games they make today that are known as Metroidvania. Although they definitely feel more like Metroid than Castlevania to me. That was the first Castlevania. What did you think of that game now if you were to rate it today?
I didn't hate the game. I couldn't figure stuff out about it, but I mean, it really wasn't the kind of game I think, if I were to pick a game, that wouldn't be what I'd want to ever play again, that type of thing. But it's just, I don't know, I didn't really care for it. I'll give it a 1 thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
On to the next. Go down right. Keep going. I think, oh, there he is. Pick him up.
Pick him up?
Yeah, there you go. I told you you're rescuing people.
I was trying to kill him.
Yeah, I noticed. Luckily, the game didn't let you do that. Not that she could do much more else in the game. That was Jackal, one of my favorites from back then, whether playing solo or especially when playing 2-player, which we did not do. We only did single player on that one. I think I had to take the controller at one point.
Yeah, I struggled really bad on that game.
You did.
Really bad.
There's a reason for it because it moves differently you move differently than the camera moves. And that's definitely something that takes some getting used to. So,
Yeah,
how would you rate it?
I didn't hate it, but I struggled so bad I'm giving it a 1 thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you can see, she just loves these games.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Wait, am I doing something wrong here?
Yeah, you're specifically not doing something.
I don't know what, okay, hold on.
That's what I mean. You gotta figure it out. Oh, you did something different there.
There's a shark.
There's a shark in the water.
What happened?
That's your score. Somebody gave you a 1. I don't know why they were that generous. Oh, yeah. California Games. A game that I don't think is very good. And yet, I spent a lot of time with it. And then I saw you play it. And that was such a different experience.
It sure was.
Now, of course, we only saw the surfing, but you did other stuff there. You did the roller skating.
Oh yes,
that's
right.
You tried to do the very awkward what the heck they call it? The half pipe with the skateboard.
Yeah.
You spent, I think, the most time surfing and the most time with the frisbee one, perhaps.
Oh yes, the frisbee one. Yeah, because I was having trouble trying to line it up. How you had to line up the character at the bottom type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you did okay with the hacky sack one once you realized how that worked, and I think that's all of the games in there. So
I know I'm not good at the game, but I had fun.
Okay.
I would give it a one thumb up.
Okay.
I mean, I had fun playing that game. It was a fun game. I mean, just couldn't. Yeah, it was just fun.
I'm certain that Rob is watching, and he is compiling these scores in his head, and he's rolling in his grave, which is crazy because he's not dead. So
I know Rob doesn't understand me.
So let's see what comes next.
Still don't know how to get on that bridge.
Why do you have to get on the bridge?
Because how else am I going to get around?
You mean what you're doing right now?
I don't want to be in the water.
That's the type of discourse that you miss if you don't watch Pixel Pack and Mama. That was Contra, a relatively famous series, but that really crashes out at some point. They don't ever manage to hang on to that for too many games. So that was an action shooty game, which you'd seen platformers up to that point, but not action shooty platformers. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely a struggle.
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. But I don't hate it. So, but it's one thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I recall, you could not make it to the end of the first level. So you only saw what level 2 looks like with that different perspective because I had to show you.
Right. Exactly. Yep. I like watching it then, but not when I'm playing it.
All right. On to the next. As usual, you're just jumping up. You're not putting a direction out there at all. I don't know.
What happened?
You somehow switched to controlling Minnie. I don't even know how to do that. Yep, nope, just sit there.
Wait, I'm
on
lost.
The ladder.
Oh, you know what? I'm really confused.
Oh boy.
This
Starting off worse than I thought. Yep, excellent timing.
Yeah, I don't like this game.
Timing.
I already don't like this game because I'm confused by who I am. And that's true.
And that's just not even in the game.
Hey.
That was Mickey's Magical Adventure Castle something. I don't remember the actual title of that game. But it was okay. I didn't need to look it up and confirm because I know you were not giving that 2 thumbs up.
No, you know what? And it's a shame because I thought, it's going to be such a cute, fun game. And it wasn't. It's getting 2 thumbs down.
You know, perhaps I did not do something that I should have at the time.
What do you mean?
Because it's interesting what you just said, that you thought you were going to love that game and you didn't. And let me guess something here, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Were you intrigued by it because it was Disney and because it was Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse? Like, did you say, oh, okay, I know these things.
I thought it would be a cute game.
Yeah, so that's exactly the problem that used to exist. It doesn't exist anymore. It took forever to get out of there, but we're out of it now. When you have a game that is a licensed game like that, meaning it's based on something famous or popular, that was a guarantee that it was going to be a bad game.
Oh.
Sometimes they would surprise you, but for the most part, no, they were usually bad. So if you heard about a movie was going to have a game come out for it, you knew to groan right away. Now that's not true though. Now they make it and it might be great, but at worst it's going to be okay. Not terrible, trashy garbage like it had been for some time.
Okay.
So you said 2 down?
Only because what made it really bad is that I didn't know couldn't figure out who my character was that I was playing. Whatever I did, I screwed it up. So it's like, 2 thumb down.
Yeah, no, you had way more issues than just that, if I remember
correctly.
correctly.
That's the biggest one for me. Hey.
All right. Next one up. Oh, you know what that means.
I got to get him.
You got to go to the other path.
Oh, I got to go back past those.
Yep.
No.
You chose left instead of right.
You could have told me that, huh?
I could have.
Great. I have no nothing to throw at anybody.
No, you don't.
All I got is punching.
I just told you this is a stealth game.
I don't like it.
Yet another on-the-fly review from the PPM. That was Metal Gear, the original Metal Gear. Even though that was the first time you had seen or played it, it wasn't your first introduction to Metal Gear.
Not at all, no.
You've watched movie versions, essentially, that people put together of the Solid trilogy. Well, I guess Solid's was more of a quadrology, but you saw Metal Gear Solid PlayStation 1, then you saw PlayStation 2's Sons of Liberty, and PlayStation 2's Snake Eater. I almost said Snake of the Vampire, and that's not a thing.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so that was the first Metal Gear, absolutely the hardest out of all of them. What do you think today when you recollect back on it?
Not a fan. You didn't. 2 thumbs down because I did not care for that game at all.
She did not feel
and I
asleep.
still don't.
Okay, well, I kind of figured that one.
Yeah.
So let's see what else we've got. But you'll notice they moved the map all the way to the left.
Oh, yes.
So it's over there now. Let's view your commands and, I don't know, remember them this time around?
Like open and close. I had trouble with those. I remember, because I remember you start taking like account of how bad I was doing with some of those ones. But yeah, so I remember.
Look, I don't know who did that.
I know who.
Yes, that was a lot of work putting those Deja Vu counters up, and that's why I was glad we didn't have to do it again for Shadowgate. Shadowgate, another point-and-click adventure game, and another game you beat.
I like that game. I was not good at a lot of things, though. Like I couldn't remember stuff like you were saying in there and that, but I enjoyed that game. I give that one 2 thumbs up.
I don't remember the episode count.
Oh.
But I believe it took fewer episodes to actually beat that one.
Oh, okay.
And if I am right, I think a big part of that was because you had played Deja Vu before, and the fact that they like removed 2 commands for you to worry about.
That's right.
I think you did better when it came to actually playing the game. If I remember correctly, however, I feel like you had a harder time solving the puzzles.
I did. Yes, I did. I had trouble with that, but I enjoyed playing it though.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we finally have another game on the 2 thumbs up list. So let's see how many more of those we've got. Just start.
Oh.
Mom, start. Oh. Now you lost it.
I lost. Darn it.
I don't know why I heard you pressing everything else.
I was.
Okay, you got to dodge better than that. It's when he's throwing a punch at you, so you're out of energy again. Stop blocking. Now you got to dodge again. There you go. You almost got him. Start.
Yay. I don't got another star though, do I?
Yes, you do. Hit him with it. You win.
Yay! Woohoo!
I have to give you credit. You did a lot better than I thought you would at this game.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do remember preparing for that game, thinking you're not going to get past Glass Joe, and you did.
I loved that game. The only thing I didn't like about the game was I didn't like the Mario character guy that came out to be my ref. I'm like, really? Yeah, was this supposed to be funny? But I love the game, and it's 2 thumbs up.
Oh wow! Okay.
Oh yeah, I did like that game a lot. I had fun.
Now see, that's gonna send Rob into a tizzy because Punch Out is a difficult game, and he's not going to understand. And I'm going to have to hear about it from him.
Sorry.
Because I am responsible for you. So.
Oh, I love it.
All right. So I'm noticing sort of a speeding up of the scores here. It seems like games are getting better as they go along, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
But at least we finally have, well, not finally, we have one of the big classics that you actually like. We haven't had one up until now.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we got that.
Yes.
But I'm sure there's more 2 thumbs up to go. Let's find them.
Okay.
All right. So the only kid that's free now is Dave. It's his girlfriend. He was just letting you ladies take care of everything for him up to now.
Well, we
anyway.
didn't do a very good job, did we?
So as we ended a previous episode, we'll end this one with more people in the dungeon.
Bye.
That was Maniac Mansion, but my favorite thing is just now I noticed nobody else will, but I accidentally just recorded that window instead of the video clip. So I have to go and edit that clip so it's large enough for everybody to see and not just like my YouTube history and stuff like that.
That's funny.
So yeah, that was Maniac Mansion, not the first point and click adventure game you've played, but it was the first one that wasn't from Kemco and part of their Mac Venture series, but also the first point and click adventure game from the LucasArts people. And yeah, you got the girls locked up in the dungeon.
Hey, what can I say?
So how well do you remember that game?
You know what I remember the most is on that brick wall in that dungeon, there's supposed to be a brick I'm supposed to be able to find, and I was trying to find it forever. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, you better believe I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I remember about the game. Yeah.
I remember you were just a big pain in the butt with this episode.
Oh, only on that game?
Yeah, something about like you kept taking my advice to extremes, I felt like.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
But no, it's Maniac Mansion. Maniac Mansion is, in my opinion, a very difficult point-and-click adventure game because most of them do not have a real running clock going on in the background and events happening that aren't simply a result of your actions. So without a doubt, when I went to play this game, tons of trial and error to figure things out. So what do you think now after all this time?
Well, I'm a fan of I love the point and click games. I love them, but I did struggle a lot more, I feel, on that one,
Yeah.
And again, I didn't hate the game. I kind of, it was kind of parts of it were okay, but like all in all, I have to get give it a 1 thumbs down.
Okay, I think I see.
You understand
that
what I'm saying?
being the
Yeah,
score
because
for you, yeah. I think I just had a better memory. You not figuring out what to do with the green tentacle.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, see now for sure, if the 1 thumbs down, yeah, definitely.
All right, next one. Now, I was going to show you something. Okay, you did exactly
well, they're
the same
all around
thing.
me. How's I going to get around them? Hate this game. I know I said I hate that game.
That was Tecmo, but I think it was Tecmo Bowl or Tecmo Super Bowl. I can't remember which because the naming convention of a lot of games going from the NES to the Super Nintendo started adding the word super in front of them. And I know there's a Super Bowl 2 and 3 on the SNES. I don't remember if that was the original Tecmo Bowl we just watched or what, but it was your first of a number of things there too. It was your first traditional sports game. California games feature sports, but they aren't traditional sports. They're more extreme sports and what have you. This was your first traditional sport game, your first football game, not your last, but you had perhaps one of my favorite moments of all time on Joy Boys in that game, which was you legitimately scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, I was very happy.
For a while there, it looked like you could pull away with a win in that game. So what do you think?
Yeah, I had fun with that game. At first I was thinking, was this the game that at one point I was just kind of like standing off to the side? Or was that a different game that I'm thinking? Remember, there was a game that like I had to control myself and my team, and I kind of was really putting myself off to the side, making my team do everything. But maybe
I know exactly what you're
so
talking
it's not
about.
this one.
No, that will come up later.
This one I liked. Yes, I give this one a 1 thumb up.
Okay,
yeah, because I did enjoy this one, and I was happy I got a touchdown because I knew that was going to happen.
That was a great touchdown too, because when I say a legitimate touchdown, people who haven't seen that episode need to understand it wasn't like there was a fumble and she recovered it right next to the goal line and the game kind of just pushed her in there. She ran the field dodging tackles. So she did it.
I was very happy.
Yes, it was very, very good. All right, so next one. Well, you dodged him, but he came back for you. You want to kill him.
Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, no, I don't like this game.
These are the episodes, speaking of Rob, that makes him the most angry.
Sorry.
So that was the first Mega Man game. The one that I will say I think I like the least because it's similar to 2 and 3 where you really don't do anything more than what you've done in 1, but it doesn't always feel right to me in 1. There's, I think, fewer Robot Master levels, and it's before he starts getting other abilities for you to mess around with. I will say I think 1 is probably the worst in my opinion, and I also believe it's supposed to be the hardest one. But you played it. We just saw how that looked.
Honestly, I kind of remember, but I don't really remember that game.
Okay.
Because I knew I didn't like it when I was playing it.
You didn't play it for long.
No, it didn't last long at all. No, I'm giving that one, that was going in the 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, that was going in 2 thumbs down. Sorry, Rob.
Yep, you wasted 2 of you guys' moves.
Why?
Because you never fixed the thing that you realized you did wrong.
Okay.
I saw it happen. I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm not surprised. Why would you? Help his mother? No. That's unheard of.
Look, you got to learn from the experience. This is hands-on, tactile learning.
You could just be nice.
I sound awfully high and or tired in that clip. So yeah, that was the first ever Final Fantasy, a series that you will get a lot more experience with, but honestly, it's been some time since you've played a Final Fantasy. That was the first one. You had your warrior, your thief, your white mage, and your red mage is I think what your team was. So that was, just like a lot of these, the start of a long running series and an RPG, something that wasn't Dragon Warrior. So what do you think based on your recollection of this game?
Well, it made me really, really like RPGs.
Okay.
That was another game that I thought, okay, yeah, I like RPGs. That was when I knew that. I enjoyed the game. I wasn't good at it, but I had fun. I'll give it a one thumb up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I did have fun with it.
Gotcha. 2 laps. You're the first one in red. Go. Nope, you're turning. You're going the wrong way.
I already hate this game.
And boy, did she ever get better as time went by with that game. I
remember that.
That was RC Pro Am, and I believe that was your very first go at it. And that's how it started, and kind of how it mostly ended.
Yeah. I wasn't good at it. I right at the beginning I didn't like it, but then I kind of, like you said, I got a little better with it, but
yeah.
No, it's not my type of game. 1 thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. And you don't have any way of healing it.
I don't. Oh, no. Oh, boy. All right. Well, he has to fight, so. Okay, let's see if she fights. Everyone's going to fight. Everyone's fighting this one. Come on. Get rid of all 4 of them now. Don't hurt my people.
Ooh, almost.
Man.
They got him.
Aw. No.
And there is Mother's Merchant being killed by some simple slimes. I didn't mean to be alliterative there, but I totally was. That was Dragon Warrior 3, another RPG, not too long after Final Fantasy 1, but one that you were a bit more familiar with. And I don't know what more to add to that other than listening to that clip again now, I'm reminded I have adjusted how our audio is done even further than I was at that point. And that game was way too loud when we were talking.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't happen that way anymore today. So Dragon Quest 3, I remember, Mother, that when we started that game, I said, okay, she's going to start in Aliahan, 1 episode of her getting used to the game. 2nd episode, she's going to go to the village of Reeve, level up a bunch. 3rd episode, she was going to take care of the Tower of Najima, I think might be it. And then episode 4 would be you crossing from one continent to the other. And then 5 was going to be you going to, I don't remember the name of the village, Knave or something like that. And let's just say you got to the tower part and then we had to stop. But it was Dragon Warrior 3. How do you feel about that one?
You know, I don't remember a lot about it. I don't remember like that type of game. I do like that type of game, but it wasn't horrible, but I would probably give that one, I'm just going to give it a 1 thumb down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
gotcha.
I don't even, there's nothing that even makes me think that, oh yeah, it was great. So yeah, 1 thumb down.
I will say my biggest surprise here is that you don't remember it much, but while I'm thinking about it, I feel like not a whole lot happened that would stick out for you.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
okay. Well, maybe that's why.
I enjoy that one personally, and yet at the same time, it is kind of boring.
Oh, okay.
It is kind of weird to think about it that way.
Then that could be my reasoning for that, maybe, I guess.
Could be. Let's see what else is out there.
Yeah, well, I guess it ain't going to happen.
Here we go. Ninjas, fight them. Nice, you punched him. You kicked him. This is the game. Of course, it involves beating people up, and it's the best start she's ever had in a game. Your goal is mostly to go to the right.
Oh, is it? Okay, with the chair.
We can count on the ppm when it comes to violence. That was Bad Dudes, a game that I actually don't like, and you did better at it than I thought you were going to.
And I had fun.
Of course, we see your modern day strategy to video games, which is just keep pressing the button over and over again, no matter what happens.
See, I love that part of the game. For me, yes.
So from what you recall of that game, how would you score it?
I'm going to give it a 1 thumb up.
Okay.
Because I think I had fun playing it.
Gotcha. All right, on we go.
You're making fun of me. I just started the stupid game. And you know my thoughts about this game.
Yep. She had thoughts about it just right at the beginning. Only one series could cause her to feel that way. And it was Super Mario Brothers 3, one of my personal favorites when it comes to the Super Mario games. And PPM, we all want to know. What's your score?
Do you even need to ask?
I mean,
come on.
You had Mario in costumes. There were airships. Bowser had children. You had to rescue a princess. When do you have to do that in video games?
Well, first of all, that's one of my biggest problems. I don't want to rescue a princess. Send me out to get a cup of coffee or a box of chocolate or something. I might be better at that game. No, 2 thumbs down.
I just want to point out to everybody the amazing chaotic irony my mother is. You hear she doesn't want to rescue princesses, and you want to be like, hell yeah, you go, girl. You're going to show all those women stereotypes. And then she follows it up immediately with, she'll go out for coffee and chocolate. You know, what about shoes and purses? You know, maybe you would like Mario if he had like the cutest shoes on.
I might. It might be a possibility.
So yeah, I figured that's where we were going with that one. That is the Mario you have played the most so far.
Oh, okay.
So if I recall correctly. But I think that was a pseudo co-op one. I kind of forced you to go far into it by being player 2.
You forced me on all these games. Who are you kidding?
That's not true. She made this list herself. On to the next one. It's quick, man.
You know I don't like this game, right?
Yeah, some of these are real short, quick, and to the point. That was Mega Man 2. Before the level was even done loading, she said she didn't like it. So, you know, here she considers things with the utmost regard. What do you want to rate Mega Man 2?
2 thumbs down. It's Mega Man. Him and Mario are neck and neck.
I don't think you can see either of their necks now that I think about it.
You're right. You probably can't, right? Okay. A does nothing. B does nothing.
Okay.
Oh, what the heck? What was that?
Is there a time limit I didn't know about?
I pressed B and it made that weird face.
Press it again.
What the heck is that?
Weird. It's killing you, whatever it is.
It's killing me?
Yeah. Well, what do you think was happening? You think he was going, this feels great?
It's my button. That shouldn't be happening.
I don't know what B is supposed to,
I'm mad.
to be for you.
Now I'm mad.
Spoiler alerts, she wasn't pressing B. That led to the next 10 minutes of confusion as we tried to figure out how to play The Adventures of Lolo. Now, I have very specific rememberies, that's a word, about us playing this game, but I don't want to juice the score here at all. So what would you rate The Adventures of Lolo?
Now, I liked the game. I mean, I was not good at it, but it was fun. It was so different. But if I remember, if it's the game I'm thinking of, if I remember, it got so hard at the end. Well,
we didn't get to the end.
Not to the end, but whatever part we got to, we just stopped because it was just difficult. But I'm not sure if this is that game or not.
Well, probably. I mean, generally speaking, all games get more difficult.
But I mean, it was crazy, to figure out the puzzle part of it was just ridiculously crazy. But I don't know if this is this one. But I don't remember I liked trying to figure out the puzzle, but I wasn't really good at it. But I would give it actually I would give it a 1 thumb up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. My memory was of you loving this game.
Okay. See, I don't remember.
Yeah, but obviously you didn't because, like you said, you don't remember. So
I don't remember it, which is weird.
1 thumb up is all we're going to get for that one.
Okay.
That leaves just 5 runners so far for the ultimate prize. There you are in the upper
wonderful.
left. We start you on a ladder, which is perfect. So now get a feel for the controls here. Yep, that's jump. That's slice. Now, hold up and press the attack button. Now press down and press the attack button. Okay, see that?
Yeah, I'm not going to remember those when I'm fighting something. But okay, thank you.
Yes, she was so happy that she had that extra strategy she could evolve in playing TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I didn't care for it. I think for a second. It's 1 thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about the game and I was like, yeah, no, I didn't really
Just so people know, I did look to make sure she didn't disappear because I'm going to have to leave that silence in now.
I was thinking, okay, yeah, no, I remember now. I don't like that game.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
Okay, that's my jump.
Uh-huh.
B does nothing. That's me going.
It does nothing?
Nothing. B does nothing. B does nothing. This
Are
is
you
B.
sure?
I'm pressing B.
Give me the controller.
You know what? All right, we haven't even started the game yet. You're taking the controller already.
B did something, but it was in that moment that I remembered, oh yeah, that game controls really weird. That was, oh geez, I forgot the name of that game. Obviously that was Scrooge McDuck, and I've completely lost the title of that game from my head. It's a beloved title. I own the remaster too, but that was a short one for us. I will say that. I do recall.
I struggled with that game.
Worse than normal because that control scheme was weird. But what would you score it based on memory?
2 thumbs down on that one. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
So see, guys, even in a game when you can get ice cream, won't save it with the PPM.
Yeah. No. Now let's jump closer. Oh. I'm going to struggle.
All right, give me the controller. Yep, that was Castlevania 3. We skipped 2. I know, Castlevania fans, I understand. It would have been hilarious if she played Castlevania 2. I couldn't put up with it. So that's why I didn't put it on the list. I have limits. But that was Castlevania 3, which was for the longest time my favorite Castlevania because I just never came across the other ones until more recent times. Based on what we just saw, maybe you remember playing it. There's one thing that I think might actually help you remember this game a little bit better than that clip did. And you may recall, I don't think you reached them. I think I had to show you them. where there were gigantic spinning gears that you had to jump on while they moved and stuff.
Oh,
it was that game.
Yeah, I didn't like that game.
Okay.
I wasn't good at that game. Yeah, one thumb down.
Okay,
Yeah.
one thumb down.
Yeah.
You don't see it, do you?
If you talk about that sign I can't read.
The one that spells in?
That spells in?
That's the letter I followed by 2 letter N's. What about 8 bits do you not understand? They only had so many bits.
Don't see. It looks like Papa.
Wow, I'm
looks
not
like
giving you that one. Yeah, and then who's writing their A's like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was my brain broke when you said Papa on that one. I was just like, what in the world? That was Dragon Quest IV Chapters of the Chosen, the original release, because we're saving the remake for Tropacetic. And that was a long one. We spent a lot of time with that one. You got through... I don't remember if we ever mentioned this in any other episode, so we might as well say it here. You beat Chapter 1 with Ragnar, then Chapter 2 with Elena, Christo, and Bray. You beat that chapter. Chapter 3 was Tulun. You beat that one despite the fact that I misremembered the order of things and accidentally got you basically to cheat your way out of the end of it. And you considered moving on to Chapter 4. Then you said, no, never mind. And then we ended up moving on. And then you were upset that you changed your mind and we moved on.
I really was. I really liked that game. I did. I enjoyed that game. And yeah, at first I was thinking I wasn't going to like it when I first started playing it, but no, I did. I actually enjoyed it. That one's getting a 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
That one I expected 2 thumbs up from.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
That is one of the greats in my opinion. So I'm glad there's one we at least agree on so far here. All right, next one. Get it up. There you are. And you kept running the other way.
I don't like this game at all.
That was the game you were referencing earlier. That was Nintendo World Cup, a soccer game.
That was the one. Okay.
So you at least remember some things about it. So how would you score that game?
I don't remember really liking it because I don't think I really did much in it. Like, I don't know. I don't really remember doing a lot. Yeah, I don't remember liking that one. I'm going to give that one a 1 thumb down because I don't even remember it.
Okay, sure.
All right,
so here's what your job is in this game. It is to explore this crazy ass castle, finding these pieces that eventually come together as the staff of Demnos, and then I don't know because I've never gotten that far.
Okay.
There will be every room's going to be a puzzle as to how you traverse it. There will be enemies sometimes. There's definitely going to be obstacles. But this is also a Metroidvania. And if you remember when we talked about Metroid-like games, the thing is you can show up somewhere, see something that you can't get because you don't have the right thing. You have to come back later.
Think we'll get that far?
No.
Okay, just wondered.
I don't know that I can get that far. Yes. One of the weirder named games that was Solstice, the Staff of Demnos. And we played it for a little bit. I think if I had gone back to do these clips again, I think I would have focused more on you looking at a block and calling it a sandwich.
Yeah, it looked like it had lettuce on it.
So do you remember this game? Because it wasn't that long ago. We're getting close to modern times for us.
I do remember this game. And I remember that what I didn't like about it was, one of the things was that it reminded me of the jump technique reminded me of Cubert.
Yes, right.
And I didn't care for that.
Yeah, that's called isometric. And you'll still see it. It gets less and less used over time, though.
Oh, okay.
So what would you score it?
I mean, I remember playing it, and I remember it was difficult for me, but I liked it, but I'm going to give it a 1 thumb up on that one.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I didn't hate it. I kind of liked it, actually.
Okay. What did you do?
I thought I kept pressing the candy thing to get rid of it. but
You don't know what it does. You haven't been trying it out on things.
I just pressed the candy on that one.
Yes, one time on one thing.
You know what?
Yep. Ice cream didn't make her happy with Scrooge McDuck. Candy didn't make her happy with Little Nemo the Dream Master.
Not at all.
A platformer that wasn't Mario, but it wasn't Adventure Island either, I guess.
It was like Mario.
So how would you rate this one?
I think it's Mario's cousin. 2 thumbs down.
Okay. All right. I'm not too surprised at that. Go. Oh, this is the one.
What happened? What am I doing?
You gotta attack him. This guy, who nobody knows who it is just randomly attacking you. I should have let you know this game's online. This is somebody in Kentucky right now. He just wasted you. And he whistled at you, too.
Not nice. This game, I hate Mega Man.
Mega Man 3, the last Mega Man that the PPM has played and will play for a very long time. Mega Man games that she's going to play from here on out are going to be significantly different than what it's known for. However, we're not worried about that. We're worried about the score she might give to Mega Man 3.
I don't think you have to ask. It's 2 thumbs down.
I'm shocked.
I don't know why. You shouldn't be.
All right, everybody, whose bingo card is filled yet? Let's go on to the next one. See, because you're mashing and you're also just holding the right direction, you're
That's
walking
how I
into them.
play, and you have to just deal with it.
No, you can't get better if you don't learn how to get better. So we're going to let this time out.
I don't like this game.
So a little weird for us because at the time we're recording this, these are the episodes that are currently the episodes for our show.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that was Nightmare on Elm Street, a not very largely talked about game that I happen to love a ton. And then you saw the PPM. PPM, what did you think of it?
I think I said it on the tape there. No. It's a no.
How much?
All right. You know, I'm going to give it just a 1 thumbs down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You have to do a timed event.
No.
Yep.
I can't do timed events.
Well, you're doing a timed event.
I hate this game.
Yeah, a timed event that I believe in production we sped up and it still takes forever. But that was the secret of Monkey Island. And we kept getting stuck in that game.
Oh, big time.
We got lost in the forest. We got the grog cup situation. And then, and I don't know how you're going to score this game. I will say the biggest disappointment for me, and hopefully will improve with time, is you understanding the humor of LucasArts point-and-click adventure games. This was the second time you had one from LucasArts. It was the first time that it was built a bit more modern because we had to play the special edition that was re-released because, I mean, good luck running the original one today. And so there were some little incongruities there to deal with. But it was the first Monkey Island game. You're going to play all of them. Yeah, I guess I could just leave it at that. This also should be said is the last game of that generation that you played.
Okay.
So, how would you score this game that people just saw you finish?
Yeah, it was weird because, like you mentioned, how in the forest and there were certain areas that was just really you got lost so easily, you know, and it wasn't even my fault. I felt like half of the time, like some of the time, you know, it was like, wait a second, I felt like something just wasn't right. But I enjoyed parts of it, but there were things I really didn't like about it. But I don't think I hated the game. I would actually give it a 1 thumb up. I really would.
Okay.
Yeah, because there were things I really liked about it.
Gotcha. Well, with that said, that leaves us with 6 games out of 43 that you felt comfortable enough with giving 2 thumbs up to. So let's restate what those games are in order that you played them. 1942, a shoot 'em up. Paperboy, which, I don't know, I guess I would call that a simulation game. Dragon Quest I, an RPG. Shadowgate, a point-and-click adventure game. Punch-Out, a sports game. And Dragon Quest IV, another RPG. So you have to pick out of these 6 which one is going to be the game of the year. But let's not just have you just pick.
Okay.
I want you to actually work us through your reasoning here.
Okay.
And I think the best way to do that is looking at this list of games. Are there any of them that when you see one of them beside all the rest of these, you go, you know what, compared to these other ones, this one doesn't make the grade. I'm going to have to drop that one right away. Do you have any like that?
I would probably do that with, that's hard because I did like all these games. Wow. It's tough because they're different types of games. That makes it harder. I'm going to say, I'll drop Dragon Quest 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drop that one.
Gotcha. So with dropping Dragon Quest 1, you now have 5 games on the list. However, interestingly enough, you haven't solved the thing you just mentioned. You got rid of the only duplicate genre game you had.
Right.
So you still have an RPG, a sports game, a puzzle, or a shoot 'em up, a simulation, and a point and click. I almost said puzzle. Puzzle is the only one that didn't show up in a 2 thumbs up from you, even though I was positive Adventures of Lolo was going to.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah no. Mm-mm.
So, all right, 1942, Paperboy, Shadowgate, Punch-Out, Dragon Quest IV. Any other easy ones to drop, or do you already know which one of these is the game of the year?
I think I already know.
You think you already know? Interesting.
I think I do.
Okay.
I loved all these games. I did. I loved all of them. Loved different things about them. But I really, really enjoyed Dragon Quest IV. And I enjoyed it so much. We played it so long, and I loved, like, it felt like it was a challenge, but like there was more to the story that like I would finish one part and like things, then I get to go on to the next part. And I just like the different characters in it. I felt like I learned a lot more in that one. Like the other ones were fun, and this one was fun too, but I just felt like it was more of a little bit of a challenge for me, the kind of challenge I like. Cause I kind of panic with a lot of things, like with, like in Paperboy, like I had to make sure like I stayed on the sidewalk and didn't run over things and things like that. With Dragon Quest, it was more like, I don't know how the right word is I'm looking for it. It was not, I don't want to say relaxing, but it wasn't like, I didn't feel as stressed for one. I felt like I could think things through, and I just liked the storyline. I liked where it was going with different things with it, different aspects. Okay. Yeah, I have to pick Dragon Quest IV.
All right. It is funny to hear you say some of those things, because I know that when I started exploring these old games, Dragon Quest IV was definitely a real standout for me personally. In the case of 1942, I agree that shmups are absolutely fun games. Something about 1942 just feels too old to me.
Okay.
So it doesn't quite get the benefit that maybe Galaga did, as I'm sure that was many people's first shmup.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite get it there for me. Shadowgate or Punch-Out is something that I didn't play until way later because I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was just a boxing game. Mm-hmm. I had no idea it was beloved until all of a sudden I find out every one of my game-playing friends absolutely adores that game before I finally tried it.
Oh.
So yeah, for me, it would have been between Paperboy, Shadowgate, and Dragon Quest IV, and I would have had to go with your choice here because I feel like Dragon Quest IV kind of changed the game, so to speak, in that it had a real narrative, of course, on very old hardware, so translating it wasn't the easiest.
Right.
But so I would say that out of the 5 you narrowed it down to, I'd have to say you definitely picked one of the 3 that I think are are most deserving for sure.
Oh, good.
So it is interesting though, because clearly we are related, with some of the reasons. And I think I kind of want to clarify, you were saying how it felt harder or more of a challenge in some ways. I feel like you mean not challenge necessarily in playing the game mechanically, but challenge of remembering where to go.
Yes.
What's happening in the world, that kind of thing.
Yes, it was. Yes.
And up till that point, RPGs didn't have that, You didn't have to remember, Ragnar's in the closed down casino in Endor. Why is that important?
Yes. Yeah, to me that was exciting. I liked the game.
Sure.
The only thing I think I complain about were some of the names in the game, but like that was just being funny with the names in some of the games. But yeah, that was my favorite, my all-time favorite.
So my recollection is that your scores during Generation 1 did not surprise me, but your choice for winner did. I feel like you have surprised me significantly more with your scores this time around, but not your final choice. So it's kind of an inverse. So that means for Generation 3, the only other two options you have left to you is you have to give all wrong scores and a wrong choice, or all correct scores and the right choice, whichever those may be. So, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, we now have a winner, another crowned king in video gamedom. In this case, the Pixel Packin' Mama End of an Era award show gives the crown to Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen.
Yes.
So there we go. The decision has been made. And now from here on out, the PPM gets to see 16 whole bits and might start seeing a little more PC stuff, because that stuff kind of is viable today. Let's see how she feels about that in another 200 million episodes. Bye, everybody, and thanks for joining.
Bye.